This is the Quotations from Chairman Mao Zedong, also known as the Little Red Book. Chapter 32, Culture and Art. In the world today, all culture, all literature, and art belong to definite classes and are geared to definite political lines. There is, in fact, no such thing as art for art's sake, art that stands above classes, art that is detached from or independent of politics. Proletarian literature and art are part of the whole proletarian revolutionary cause. They are, as Lenin once said, cogs and wheels in the whole revolutionary machine. Quotation from Talks at the Yan'an Forum on Literature and Art, May 1942, Selected Works, Volume 3, page 86. Revolutionary culture is a powerful revolutionary weapon for the broad masses of the people. It prepares the ground, ideologically, before the revolution comes, and is an important, indeed essential, fighting front in the general revolutionary front during the revolution. Quotation from On New Democracy, January 1940. Selected Works, Volume 2, page 382. All of our literature and art are for the masses of the people, and in the first place for the workers, peasants, and soldiers. They are created for the workers, peasants, and soldiers, and are for their use. Quotation from Talks at the Yan'an Forum on Literature and Art, May 1942. Selected Works, Volume 3, page 84. Our literary and art workers must accomplish this task and shift their stand. They must gradually move their feet over to the side of the workers, peasants, and soldiers, to the side of the proletariat. Through the process of going into their very midst and into the thick of practical struggles, and through the process of studying Marxism and society. Only in this way can we have a literature and art that are truly for the workers, peasants, and soldiers, a truly proletarian literature and art. Ibid, page 78, which is to say this too came from talks at the Yan'an Forum on Literature and Art, circa May 1942. Our purpose is to ensure that literature and art fit well into the whole revolutionary machine as a component part, that they operate as powerful weapons for uniting and educating the people, and for attacking and destroying her enemies, and that they help the people fight the enemy with one heart and one mind. Ibid, page 70. In literary and art criticism, there are two criteria: the political and the artistic. There is the political criterion and there is the artistic criterion. What is the relationship between these two, you may ask? Politics cannot be equated with art, nor can a general world outlook be equated with a method of artistic creation and criticism. We deny not only that there is an abstract and absolutely unchangeable political criterion, but also that there is an abstract and absolutely unchangeable artistic criterion. Each class in every society, in every class society, has its own political and artistic criteria. But all classes in all class societies invariably put the political criterion first and the artistic criterion second. What we demand is the unity of politics and art, the unity of content and form, the unity of revolutionary political content and the highest possible perfection of artistic form. Works of art which lack artistic quality have no force, however progressive they may be politically. Therefore, we oppose both works of art with a wrong political viewpoint and the tendency towards the poster and slogan style, which is correct in political viewpoint but lacking in artistic power. On questions of literature and art, we must carry on a struggle on two fronts. Ibid, pages 88 through 89, Ibid pp 88-90, which is to say pages 88 through 90. Letting 100 flowers blossom and 100 schools of thought contend is the policy for promoting the progress of the arts and the sciences and a flourishing socialist culture in our land. Different forms and styles in art should develop freely, and different schools in science should contend freely. We think that it is harmful to the growth of art and science if administrative measures are used to impose one particular style of art or school of thought and to ban another. Questions of right and wrong in the arts and sciences should be settled through free discussion in artistic and scientific circles and through practical work in these fields. They should not be settled in summary fashion. Quotation from On the Correct Handling of Contradictions Among the People, February 27th, 1957, First Pocket Edition, pages 49 and 50. As army without culture is a dull-witted army, and a dull-witted army cannot defeat the enemy. An army without culture is a dull-witted army, and a dull-witted army cannot defeat the enemy. That's better. Quotation from The United Front in Cultural Work, October 30th, 1944. Selected Works, Volume 3, page 235. This concludes Chapter 32. Chapter 33, which is the final chapter of this text, titled Study, shall be enclosed in the following video of this series. Thank you for joining us for this, the penultimate chapter of this text. And with that, I wish you a most wonderful evening.